I'm Carlton Sharp, pastor of Faith Christian Center Church, right here in Beaumont, Texas. And we're here on what's happening in our neighborhood. And today my special guest is Mr. Corrie Frank. Welcome, Corrie.
Thank you.
Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Corrie Frank. I've been living in Beaumont all my life. I'm a graduate of Central High School here in Beaumont.
So you a Jaguar?
Yes, I'm a Jaguar.
What? So what year you came out?
I graduated class of 1991.
1991. All right.
Yes,
and now, did you play any sports over there?
I played football from 9th grade through my senior year.
Wow. Man, now they recently closed Central down.
Right.
So, but you're still a Jaguar at heart, huh?
I'm still a Jaguar at heart.
Okay, so tell us, Corrie, what are you doing now?
Right now, I'm the president of Spindletop Little League Baseball Organization. And this year is my first year being the president, and I'm stepping into it and trying to, make this program work, make it grow.
Now, at first you just coaching.
Right. I coached at Spindletop probably almost 20 years, and I've always had this passion to get more involved in running the league, and it came to me pretty quick. I didn't expect to be the president this year, but I stepped in and I'm ready to make it work.
So, Corrie, you've been coaching for 20 years?
Yes, I've been over there for 20 years. My youngest son is 24, about to be 24, and I've been coaching at Spindletop since he was 4 years old.
Wow. So now, tell us about Spindletop Little League Baseball.
Okay, Spindletop Little League Baseball is one of 3 baseball leagues in Beaumont, Texas. It's one of the oldest baseball leagues in the Texas District 12. Spindletop was first chartered in 1952 by the South Beaumont Lions Club, and it's been going on ever since then. But what I've recognized is participation is declining.
Right.
So,
and you want to impact the lives of these young people, boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Because I remember when I was a kid and we were playing over at the YMCA, how much I appreciated and I love being a part of a team, a group,
right,
and how that built character in me as a young boy.
Same for me. I also participated at the Milton YMCA baseball program. That was basically the only time I ever played baseball. I think I played 2 years. I was at age 8 and age 9. And I never played for any other baseball for any other program or school or anything. But I got involved with Spindletop when my younger kids started playing baseball.
Yeah.
And I want their experience to be better, and I tried to find a way to make the experience better for all the other kids.
So now, Corrie, what team you played for?
Well, I want to say it was the A's, but it was so long ago I can't remember.
Hey, look, I was a Yankee man. Well, we had them pinstripes working back in the day.
I remember, and I don't remember being very good at baseball either.
Oh my God, Corrie! Look, I won the Golden Glove one year, man. I tell you, I was pretty good at it when I was.
Definitely wasn't that good. All I remember is trying to hit either hitting a home run or striking out. That's all I remember.
You go all or nothing, huh?
All or nothing.
So Corrie, okay, so now, right now, with the decline of getting these kids involved, what are you trying to do now?
Okay, well, what we're working on right now, and what we're basically doing is trying to, promote the league and let people know we exist, that we still exist. I kind of do that through trying to reach out to the youth that once played for us, and people who once coached at our league, and kind of get them to come back in and volunteer. But also we put out flyers. We reach out to the schools and the churches, and trying to let them know that we exist and trying to get these kids in. And every time I talk to someone about youth sports, I always mention baseball, because I've coached other sports, but baseball is the one sport that I have a lot of passion that our league is what I really want to improve, because I don't want it to go away.
Yeah.
Our league, with the declining participation, our league can go away. Like I said earlier, when we're talking, we only have 3 leagues in Beaumont. Just in the South Beaumont area, where my league represents, we used to have multiple. We used to have multiple leagues.
Right.
It could be. I'm old enough to remember that we had multiple leagues, but I'm not exactly how many. But I want to say it was at least 4, at least, and just in our area. Now it's only 3 in Beaumont.
Wow.
And so I don't want to see our league decline to the point that we don't have it in our community anymore.
Well, and one of the things that I've seen happen over the years is our kids have become more game oriented, video game oriented versus getting out and playing and doing baseball.
Right, video games and social media and stuff like that. And I mean, there's other sports that baseball is a year-round sport that the kids can participate in, but going outside is not something the kids are participating in these days. They're doing things indoors, and baseball. In order to play baseball, you have to have more than one person.
Yeah.
So it's not one of the sports that a kid can just go outside and do by
himself.
Yeah.
Right. You can't throw. Well, you can hit it against the wall, but that's gonna get old after a while.
Right. It really does. So a lot of kids are not just taking to it, and if you're a person that's just starting out in baseball, when you first get started, it's not as easy as it seems to people that's just looking at it. So when they get in and they see themselves not that good, because you could be a really good football player and come out for baseball and you just can't hit the ball. So in a way, they kind of get discouraged, and that's not it becomes not their thing.
Yeah.
So one of the things I want to do is promote that and in that promotion, when I was coaching, I would try to make it fun for the kids to keep them coming back. And, so that's one of the things that I want to keep pushing to the kids that they could do it, and that baseball is really fun.
It is.
Fun for me,
it is. And now this is for ages 4 to 16.
Right, 4 to 16, boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Right.
Yeah. So they understand, parents. This is for all your children, from the ages of 4 to 16, so that you can get them involved. I'm telling you, if you're looking for something for them to do, to be involved in, this is a great program to be a part of.
It definitely is. What we try to do is we're not only teaching the kids about baseball, we teach them about teamwork and things that they can use in
life.
In life, period. Yeah. Because when I talk to the kids, I don't just talk to them about baseball. I talk to them about things they're doing in school, behaving for their parents, behaving for their school, being a good citizen in the community.
Yeah.
So that gives me an opportunity to meet with these kids and talk to them about things other than just baseball. And then I try to teach them how to play baseball.
Right.
The basic skills of baseball.
And the camaraderie that you build. I mean, I still have lifelong friends since we played baseball together back in the day.
Right.
I mean, we used to practice at our Mother Mercy in the field over there, and then our games were at the Y. Right. And man, I tell you, we built lifelong relationship where those people became brothers to me, even from another mother.
Right, and then you remember that throughout. First you're playing together, then you remember you're young when you're playing that, then you remember through high school, y'all talk about it, y'all become teammates in high school, and maybe y'all play against each other in high school, but then, going in life as an adult, I go back and coach. I meet people all the time that bring kids or grandkids, and they remember me from youth sports. They remember me from playing or just me coaching them or their kids in youth sports.
Now, Corrie, you guys are about to do something, especially because of the parade that's about to happen. You're going to have registration that's happening real soon.
Right. Well, we have already begun registration. The parade was supposed to be last weekend, and normally we'll kick off our registration, and then the weekend right after the parade. Okay, which was this past weekend.
Yeah.
We already started, and it started off. It's going okay. It's going a little bit better than the past years, but we would like for that to increase because we need many kids. We need many kids.
So tell us about the registration process.
Okay, in the registration process, early on we have what we call early registration, and we offer a reduced fee. Normally we charge $65 per kid and $30 each kid after. But doing early registration, which started January 25th, and it's tentative to end February the 15th.
Okay.
All right. So what we do is we charge reduced fee, which we charge $55 for the first kid and $30 for any kid after that. Our fees are probably the lowest in the area.
Yeah.
It's a reasonable price. The deal is that we need kids, and we understand in our boundaries and our community that all the kids, all the parents can't afford to pay the price of the full registration. So we try to offer a fee that's affordable to all
Right,
kids.
right.
That's one way we're trying to increase our participation, and we've been doing that for years. But the other thing is we keep extending. It says January 25th to February 15th. Our registration always starts late.
Okay.
Because of other sports, and because historically we're slow in our community to get started. Registering those kids.
Yeah.
So we really want to end the early registration on February the 8th.
Okay.
Instead of February the 15th, but we may extend it because we just want to get the kids.
Yeah,
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Is to get participants.
Yeah, you got to have that.
Right. We don't have the kids. We don't have anything.
So early registration from now until February the 15th.
Yeah.
It's only $50.
It's $55. It's $55.
Okay, $55. Okay.
Softball is $50. The girls softball is $50.
So the boys is 55, the girls is 50 for softball.
Right.
Okay. So then, and if you have multiple children, the second child or third child is only $30.
The other child after that is $30.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Right.
Okay. Then so once they register, what can they expect?
Okay. Once they register the kids, we're gonna continue registering, and I think what we're gonna do is for the age group of 8 to 12, we do a trial.
Okay.
We do a trial, and the trial is not so to see if the kid make the team. It's so other coaches, because we do a draft.
A draft, yeah. I remember that.
And then during the trials, the coaches kind of watch the kids, and so they can know who they're getting when they draft kids. Make it a fair thing.
Right.
When we make teams, we try to make it fair.
So if you have 8 teams, let's just say 8 teams, then the draft is coach 1 picks a child, and coach 2, coach 3, all the way to coach 8, and then come back to coach, and everybody get a kid, and not lump all the kids in one team.
Kids, right.
Yeah.
Now that could happen only because, like, say Coach 1, he already has a team, and so if that child came in at 8 years old and he's still on his team at 9 years old, he keep that kid on his team.
Got you. Okay,
and
that's good to know.
Just what he does is draft to complete his team.
Got you. Okay, that's good.
So,
that's good.
And sometimes you have a situation where all the kids move up into a new age group, and then that coach may have to draft a whole new team.
Got you.
So
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now they have to live in a certain area to be a part of the Spindletop Little League.
Right.
So tell us about that.
Okay, the Spindletop Little League, we have preset boundaries that's regionals set those boundaries for us.
Okay.
All right. So, and those boundaries are zip codes 01, 02, and 05.
Gotcha.
Which we're bordered by I-10. So anything south of I-10 east is our area, and anything east of I-10, the I-10 part that goes east and west. So west of I-10 and south of I-10 is our area.
So parents, if you have a zip code of 77701 or 02 or 05, you can register for the Spindletop Little League baseball program.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So now what do the parents need to bring in order to register their child?
Okay. The parents need to bring proof of age, which can be done with a birth certificate, and 3 proofs of residence, which could be done with a utility bill, driver's license, voter's registration card, even stuff like report cards.
Gotcha.
I also want to add that not only can the kid be included in our boundaries by living in our boundaries, but they can be included in our boundaries by attending school in our boundaries. So if the school that they attend is in our boundaries, they can play at Spindletop.
Okay, gotcha. Because they should be going to neighborhood schools anyway.
Right. That's right. Exactly.
So if the school that they attend is in the area, they could be a part of the Spindletop Little League.
That's right.
Okay. So now, then there will be trials. So when will the trials be?
Okay. Trials, usually we'll start holding trials when we complete the registration process. And we're trying to start playing actual games before April the 1st. But like I said earlier, the way things work out, we keep extending registration because registering the kids are slow, the participation is slow, and we want as many kids as possible.
Yeah.
We haven't been having as many kids as we need to run. When I first started this, we would have four teams in each age group.
Wow.
The last couple of years I've been involved, we only had 3 teams in each age group. So I want to get back to where we have 4 teams in each age group.
And now we're early enough to get the parents information on what's happening in our neighborhood. And parents, I'm telling you, this is a great opportunity for your child to do something that will build character, and then cause them to understand that the team motto.
Right. A lot of times, parents, the kids already participate in other sports, and I understand that. But I want them to know that when basketball season over, baseball games are gonna start. So you can go ahead and get the kids registered to play. So when basketball season ends, they can go right into that. To baseball.
And basketball's going to end in a few more weeks. I mean,
and a lot of times these kids, they may even tell you they're not really interested, or it might not show as much interest. But soon as basketball season ends and their friends are playing baseball, they're going to want to play baseball.
But look, Corey, I remember, man, when I was growing up, that was the thing that kept me out of trouble.
Right, and that's the thing we want to do. We want to keep all the kids out. We want to continue doing that.
Yeah, because for me, that participation kept me involved in something other than being mischievous.
Right, and what I've seen is as long as I've been doing this, I've noticed that I see kids start off playing at an early age, and they're doing this all the way through. We have to think about what they could be getting themselves into if they're not doing this, if they're not at practice, if they're not having games.
Yeah.
Then they have a passion for this. I've seen so many kids go on to play college. Baseball, football, and all the stuff that came through our program. I see them doing it in high school.
Right.
But it gives them something to be passionate about. It gives them something to look forward to.
That's good.
And that's what we're trying to do.
But you're not only looking for kids, you also need volunteers.
We definitely need volunteers, and once we get all these kids, especially if we increase the participation, we're gonna have more teams. So we're gonna need people to coach.
Yeah.
The people that run the league, myself included, and everybody else that you see dealing with the league, we don't get paid. We don't get paid anything. So we're volunteers, and we all have jobs. We all have a life, but we all have a passion for doing this. We're trying to give other people that same passion to come in and just help us run the league. It could be anything. It could be even if you're just visiting the game, picking up paper. But we want people to volunteer. We want people to come in and coach. You don't have to know a whole lot. I didn't know. Like I said, I only played when I was 9 years old. So I learned by helping. I volunteered, and I started helping other coaches. And as I moved up, I learned. We're in the age of the internet. I got on the internet and I looked up ways.
YouTube, huh?
YouTube, everything. You can look up these things and you can find a way to make it fun. One of the first things I did when I started coaching was I ordered a book, Making Baseball Fun. And I went out there to help one coach. I would take the outfielders because that's usually the situation. You're practicing those kids in the infield, and other kids are being bored because you can't practice them all at one time.
Right.
I offer my help to practice the kids in the outfield and do things with them, and I start making things, making it fun for them.
Yeah.
And I start liking it. They start liking it, and I start saying that I could do this, and I started doing it from that point on.
Now, another thing that parents can be confident in is that each one of the volunteers have a background check.
Right.
Each one of the coaches have a background check.
Exactly. One of the things is we do mandatory background checks, and the background check is mostly making sure that the volunteers are able to be around kids and that they don't have any issues with family violence. So that's the main issue. And we want to make sure the kids are safe and they're being around people that, positive people.
Right. So parents, be assured that the volunteers and the coaches, they are background checked.
Exactly.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Now, not only so you need the kids, you need volunteers,
right,
and you need some sponsors.
Right. Okay, that's the thing. Our low fee only provides for so much. Just turning on the lights at the field is very expensive. And there's other things like maintaining the fields, which we can, have volunteer labor do that. But we also, things cost. There's wear and tear, there's equipment. Because only, we provide certain things like catching equipment, but there's things on the field like bases and all those kind of things, fencing, and there's we got to keep the bathrooms up to par. It's just so many things, that needs to be taken care of, and it costs money to do those things. So we try to reach out to people in the community to sponsor us, and I hope that from being here, I hope that somebody, some organization, some company, some church group,
Or some person.
some person looking to be a part of something, or just to even help us with funds, see this and remember our organization. They want to put their funds towards us.
Well, I know the value of this organization, not, because I grew up playing this. So I'm going to take one kid myself. I'm going to sponsor one kid because I know some of the kids come from low socioeconomic background, and maybe their parents can't afford to get them, especially if they have multiple children. So I'm going to take my wife and I. We're going to sponsor one child with their registration, so that because I personally know the value of it. So listen. So if you're out there and you say, well, listen, Pastor Sharp, I'm going to be another one that's going to sponsor a kid, and I pray that it's multiple of us who will reach down in our pockets and register, support one of these young people to be a part of the Spindletop League. Now, it's only $50 for you to register them early. So listen, I challenge each of you right now to call the numbers that we're about to give you to say, look, I don't have a child that's this age group to participate in this little league, but I still want to support one of them. So, Corey, how can we get in contact with everybody on your team?
Okay. Well, we have a group of contact numbers that's listed here on our flyer, and you can contact myself at 409-550-9458.
Let me say it again. It's 409-550-9458. It's right there on the screen. The next one is
Mr. Glenn Darden, who is our treasurer. His phone number is 409-842-2019.
Okay, there's Mr. Darden's number right there on the screen, 842-2019. Next one.
And Ren Menard had, once was on our board. Now he's kind of like my advisor at this point, helping me get through this year. And his number is 409-363-4834.
Okay, and the next one is
Mr. Eddie Nelson. His phone number is 409-835-4174.
And it's right there on the bottom of your screen. The next one.
And Miss Paula Hall. Her phone number is 409-659-3838.
Okay, there it is again, right there on your screen. Okay.
We also have Mr. Mike Lavergne, who works with the softball girls. His phone number is 409-350-2557.
And there it is on the screen. And if they can't speak English, we got a Spanish-speaking lady that'll help you out.
That's right. We got Miss Denise Lerma. Her phone number is 409-344-3053.
All right. So there's all the numbers. Again, I'll post them again. For Corey's number, it is right here on your screen, 409-550-9458. For Mr. Darden, the number is 842-2019. For Mr. Menard, it is 363-4834. For Mr. Eddie Nelson, it is 835-4174. For Miss Paula Hall, it is 659-3838. For Mr. Mike Lavergne, it is, let me get it up there, 350-2557. And for those who speak Spanish, the number is Miss Denise Lerma, 409-344-3053. All right. Corey, in our last closing moments, anything you would like to say to those who are watching today?
Well, I would like to ask you to get your kids out there, and if you can help us in any kind of way, whether it be monetarily or just help labor-wise, help us work on our fields or anything you can help us with, you can contact me for that. Just, one of the other things I don't think I mentioned, we have sponsorship packages.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
We have sponsorship packages that range from $250 to $1,000 that will help our league provide things that we need monetarily.
That's good.
Those packages include anything from a 3x6 sign with your name and logo on it that we'll display on the fence to a Saturday game dedication, and plus that sign, and then a 2-team sponsorship, and we will even put your name and logo on a shirt for the kids. If you need more information about those sponsorship packages, If you give me a phone call at my phone number, 409-550-9458, I'll be glad to explain in more details about that and help you help us. One other thing, Mr. Sharp, I had wanted to mention that we're hosting a camp, weekend baseball camp. It's gonna be two weekends that we're gonna do, 2 Saturdays actually that we're gonna do this, and one Saturday is February 29th, and the other Saturday is March the 7th. It's open to any kid from age 8 and up, no matter if you live in our boundaries. Because this is just a camp that's gonna happen, and the camp director is gonna be Mr. Nicholas Monette. He's the kid that, well, I don't want to call him a kid now because he's a young adult now, but he grew up in our program. He played at Spindletop Little League. He played at Ozan High School, and then he went off to play college baseball. He's willing to do this camp, and it's $10 per kid, age 8 and up. And it's going to be on Saturday, February 29th, and Saturday, March the 7th.
So come on out and be a part of that, amen. So
right.
it's the Spindletop Little League Saturday baseball camp, February the 29th and March the 7th. The cost is only $10.
That's right.
It's only $10.
That's it.
So bring your kids out to be a part of that. One of the local young men that grew up in the program and went off to college and came back to our city to be a help to the young people in our community right now.
Exactly, and a good example of what we're trying to do at Spindletop with our baseball program.
Okay. Well, listen, I want to thank Corrie for joining us today. But listen, let me make this appeal one more time. That if you do not have a child that's in the age group of 4 to 16, but you want to be a benefit to these young people, both boys and girls, why don't you sponsor a child? It's only $50 to sponsor a child to be a part of the league. And so I appeal to you today. Listen, this is a program that really blessed me. That's why I'm going to sponsor a child today. Because I know the value of the lessons that I learned by being a part of Little League Baseball. And so I want to encourage you to do the same. So again, let me give you Corey's number to be a part of it. Corey, give me your number one more time.
My number is 409-550-9458.
One more time. Let me put it up on the screen. There it is right there. Corey, give me one more time.
409-550-9458.
Again, so I want to thank Corey for joining us today, and I want to thank you for being on What's Happening in Our Neighborhood, and we'll see you next time on our broadcast. Bye-bye.